Wagwan everybody, Island Menace here, and today we are back in Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is the 1.19 update. I know the 1.20 is out, but I have the 1.19 currently. I haven't updated it yet, and these, you can kind of say this is a 3 mods in 1 video, because I am currently running 3 mods only on this. And the ones I'll be showing you, this right here, this truck that you guys see, is one of them. It is the Fred I can't Fred Cascadia, Fred Cascadia normal, and you would go and see. I believe it's the Renaults that you would go to. Okay, ignore that. It was actually the Scania. I remember now. Yes, it was actually the Scania that you would have to go to in order to get it, and I don't know why that looks like that for some odd reason. In that one as well, because I guess they like switched it out for the Scania R, I believe. And not much customizations for this truck really. See, that's like the most you could do is change the transmission. Nothing on the inside. Can't change the color unless you go into the body shop and change the color to whatever color you want. And there's that, there's nothing really there. And you can change the wheels and the rims, and the same thing on the back. And this I actually think is a little messed up. I don't know why it looks like that whenever you choose it. See, it just changes, doesn't look right to me, so I kept it off, whatever. And that's the inside, and that's what it looks like, because you can't really add any lights or anything really. So yeah, that's what the Cassandra looks like, Cascadia looks like. That's the Freightliner right there, and as I do not want to. And the second mod I should show you guys is it's not exactly in the Volvo, but it's in every single truck. It is just choose any random one. It is the more horsepower mod. And see, as you have 1500 horsepower right here for the Volvo, it also goes for the, I believe it does. It goes for all of the other trucks as well. Let's just choose a Scania real quick. And engines, see, it gives you 1500 horsepower right there. There's 1000 right there. And for the trucks that don't get up to 750 or to 730 like the Scania and the Volvo, well, they have given them the ability, like say take the Iveco for I can't talk. For example, it would actually give you 750, as it didn't have that before. I believe it only went up to 560 was the highest it went. It didn't have 750, and it also gives it the 1000 and the 1500 horsepower for that. And it does that for all of the trucks in here. And for the last mod that I also have in here, the third mod that I have in here, it is a trailer mod. And actually, when I was reading this on the website for what the details of it, it is a pretty heavy trailer. Like, it's extremely hard. This right here, this Siemens trailer, Trafo trailer, is extremely heavy. We're talking like somewhere around like 100 to 150 tons, I believe. If I did my math correct, if my math is correct, that's where it is, about around 100 to 150 tons, and that is heavy. I tried it out on the Volvo, and it was extremely hard to pull. It could pull it, but you couldn't turn because the front was being lifted up so much. It couldn't go anywhere at all. And so I went ahead and I downloaded the more horsepower mod, thinking that might fix it. It didn't fix it. The truck was still, it was able to pull it faster, but the truck was still being pulled up all the way and you couldn't turn like at all. So I decided, why don't I go ahead and download an American truck, seeing as the engine is in the front, even though the engine is like still in the front of the European trucks. I went ahead because I was thinking that since the more of the weight is towards the front on the American trucks, to just see it like this, more of a weight on the front rim or the front tire to maybe or front wheel, that would maybe help it to be able to steer. Guess what? I was wrong. I was wrong. As you guys see here, it still didn't work. Watch this. Oh, let's go ahead and look inside of the truck first. It is actually a pretty nice mod. I just wish it had more customizations. It does allow you to look. That's as far back as you can look. You can see there's a little TV there, and let's see if we can F1, whatever. You can see there's a TV here with the remote, and yeah, and a bed back there. Pretty sheets, huh? F1. Nothing much really. As you guys can see, there's not much you can really customize with it. Look, you got pretty much got the curtain right here in your way until you go. So you could just go forward, and then that, well, it's still there, but for some, it worked for me, and it wasn't in the way. Let's go as far as we can. See what it's just a little bit better. You can still see out though. So yeah, there's that. There's the inside of the truck. And let's take a look at this. Oh, that's a nice horn right there. That's a really nice one. Let's go ahead and look at what I mean by it was still lifting up the truck, okay? Go ahead and start her up. And oh man, that is loud. I had to turn it down. Anyway, I couldn't even hear myself talk. Okay, so what I mean by it was kept on lifting it up is, watch. See how it lifts it up right there? And watch this. You can't turn. You can barely turn. I'm going to turn. You see that? It's not turning. Watch this. It's not going to turn. Just barely. See? Look at that. Just barely turning. And I'm going out into traffic. But when backing up, same thing. It's just so heavy. You can barely turn or anything. It's just so heavy. And there's nothing much you can really do about it, really. This is the only truck I actually tested with it. I didn't test any other trucks, but if you guys test any other trucks, seeing if it is able to pull it, go ahead and tell me down in the comments down below, and I'll go ahead and test it out myself. Because this is a very heavy thing. F6. Let's see. Look at that. 439,000 pounds. If you were to let me get out my calculator real quick. If you were to take that, so 209,439, and you divide that by 2,000, because there are 2,000 pounds in there are 2,000 pounds in a ton. Well, over here in the US, there's 2,000 pounds in a ton, and that equates to 104.7 tons. That is extremely heavy, and the trucks in this game can barely pull it. Even this modded truck can barely pull it. Like, well, it can pull it, but it cannot turn at all. You see? So, yeah, that's basically all that I really wanted to say about this mod, really. And let's get away from that. But this, all around, this is a very nice mod. I like how it actually looks and everything. Looks very nice, very well done. I like the textures. I do have this like maxed out on ultra, so you guys might not have the same. If you guys don't have a very good computer, you probably won't be able to see it as good. I don't know. I'm probably just talking out of my butt right now. I don't know. So yeah, this is actually a really nice truck, and I'm just gonna go ahead and end this job. Yes, don't care. I'm gonna take over my thing. Alright, you see how that just happened? Wonder how much fun he's having with that trailer. Let's go ahead and go to the shop, and I'll show you guys what I mean by you guys can't really change. You guys can change the color, but barely. I don't know if they put the truck sound in here, or if they just like use the standard default Scania sound. But I don't know if that's the same default Scania horn or not. I can't remember. The rims are there is no thing for the rims really, and the paint shop. See, that's the only thing you really have. You don't really get into the colors. Really, that's the most you can do with color, with customization or color customization with this. Really, that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's gonna get a nice blue up in here. Nice dark blue. That's good right there. So yeah, there's that, and I want to get out of the dark because YouTube likes to darken all of everyone's videos for some odd reason. So yeah, there's that. If you guys like this little 3-in-1 mod review of the Siemens trailer, the Cascadia truck, Freightliner truck, and the more horsepower mod, go ahead and hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button down below. It helps a lot. And you guys liked it, well, yeah. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more content and all that. And so I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye bye. And remember, stay awesome.